What's going on, people? It's your boy, ItsJusBrandon, bringing you guys a Wednesday evening podcast, and I won't lie to you, I am actually pretty charged up at the moment. Oh, I've had an interesting day today. Okay, let me say, starting with the following. I'm recovering from a chest infection. Last week it had me, and I'm doing better. I got my antibiotics in, you know. I've been drinking, I've been eating, I've been drinking orange juice, Vimto, and some C. I drank it, and I drank it. That C is the cough syrup, cause it makes me feel happy. Drowsy, tired, I got just hit a 40, but it's just so good to me. I'll be up in my bed singing about my cough syrup. Okay, that was bad. I'm feeling better. I am feeling a lot better. What did I do? I fixed my dryer because my dryer was broken and the belt was the belt broke. So I watched the YouTube tutorial, went inside my dryer, fixed the dryer, put the belt loop on, and and it's working again. And the thing is, the freaking dude, the repairman, was like, "Oh, yeah, so it can't be fixed." And I was dumb enough to listen to that. Really? Of course he's going to say it can't be fixed. He didn't even try. You know what I mean? I am a doer. I make it happen. Either I will fix that dryer or I will break it to the point where... Because the thing is, he said it was broke. But if you turned it on, it will come on. It just wouldn't spin. So it clearly ain't that broke. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, let's see. What happened? He broke his left index finger. Yeah, there's no hope in fixing this guy. This should have been face. Yep, that's the only thing we can do. You don't do that. You don't jump to the action. You're not a freaking horse. You know, it's a dryer. But yeah, felt good about fixing it. I documented the process just in case I electrocuted myself along the way. And luckily, I'm here talking to you right now, so clearly I didn't electrocute myself. Yeah. So, yes, and I'm taking life a lot more seriously. I've got myself, I'm on a really good schedule now with work and stuff, and I'm reading a lot more, and I'm writing my jokes like every other night. I'm adding in time for me to relax and chill. And whilst doing all that, I've become a lot happier in myself, and I've realized I've pushed a lot of things, people, events away from me. And I'm absolutely cool with that, because your boy's happy. Note to yourself, people. If you are happy, you're doing something right. Unless you're psychotic, then you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're just losing it. But if you're happy in your life, you're doing something right, don't take advice from someone who's sad and depressed. That's the last person you want to take advice from. Hey, depressed Dennis. How can I improve my life? Yeah, you're weird. You gotta stop smiling because smiling is a lie. Girls are a lie. Life is a lie. Air is a lie. Everything's a lie. Thanks, Dennis. Stop it, please. You're crying again. Stop it. But yeah, so I'm taking life a little more serious. I bought myself some notebooks for whatever I'm studying. Currently, I'm studying anatomy and physiology. I'm currently studying that at the moment. Why? Just because I want to. I believe I got to push myself physically and mentally. I can't just lift weights all day and think things are going to be good. No, I got to train my mind. Got to train my body. Got to train my spirit. Got to train everything. I am currently like a yogi. I'm just floating on everything. Listen, man. You can't just go through life lifting weights, man. You gotta lift weights with your mind. You know, whenever they say something deep, you whisper last part. Listen, man. Listen. What I want to eat, I want a hamburger, some fries, barbecue sauce, and pickles. The pickles sound deep. It's like, why are you whispering? But it sounds deep. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe everything I'm saying is... Maybe I'm just wasting 4 minutes and 11 seconds of your life. Let's move forward, Brandon. Okay. I had a very interesting event happen to me today. I found Oreo cookies. Golden Oreo cookies were being sold for like 54 pence. They're normally like £1.10 or some stupidness like that. So I bought 3 packs at once, and I'm feeling happy. Like, yeah, I got my Oreos. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, so I get to, my J-O-B. And I hear a comment, a particular comment, and the comment was as such. It was, you have the diet of a 5-year-old. And I was thinking, what? Diet of a 5-year-old? And they said something else, but I won't go into that because I'm not really trying to give too much evidence. But yeah, I have the diet of a 5-year-old, and I just thought, you know what? I laughed it off, and I'm proud of myself for laughing it off because I could have said so much. I could have done so much in that time, but I didn't, and I'm glad because I laughed it off, which makes it seem like, oh, I'm just this jokey, stupid guy. Listen, believe that's gone down in my archives. I am one of the most spiteful dudes you will ever meet. But not everyone deserves a spite. Not everyone deserves it. Because I got better things to do. You know, I'm reading my anatomy and physiology. I'm writing my jokes. I'm going places. So I don't have time to be spiteful to everyone. But some people that push the right buttons at the right time, they've earned the right to get this spite. And take that with you moving forward, people. If someone pisses you off, really, like they make the effort to get to you, they've earned the right to get your spite. And this person has to. I ain't going to say what I'm going to do. I ain't going to elaborate about nothing. I'm just going to say they've earned the right to get this spite. Yeah. Let's move forward. I've been working on my Christmas set, which I'm really freaking excited about. I'm going to be releasing the information about my shows for December, not this week, but next week. So that's going to be really fun. And I'm thinking about doing a Christmas rap cipher. Just get some hip-hop holiday instrumentals, go to around like a block and just, get the camera, post it up, and just start, just going for it, Maybe do some type of like 10 or 20-minute cipher about our own Christmas songs. I think it'll be pretty cool. Maybe pretty fun. Maybe. It will be. Definitely. People, let's get... Oh, no. I almost forgot. Yes. I am so glad I remembered this. All right. So... I'm on the bus because I had a snack run on Sunday which failed horribly because I just didn't want any snacks. It's the classic thing. I had money in my pocket, plenty of time, and I just didn't want anything. I didn't want one single solitary thing at all. So I went to like 4 different supermarkets, 3 pound stores, and a partridge and a pear tree. No, and I didn't say anything. Nothing I wanted. So I was going home. So I bought myself some fast food. I got on the bus, and there was this dude sitting across from me, right? Now, this is the typical pretty boy dude, he had a blazer on and like a shirt under it, the whole casual smart thing, has some jeans on with some dress. Brandon, why did you pay some attention to this guy's apparel? I tell you why. Because pretty boy dudes stand out, and I pay attention to detail on normal things. So when you stand out, I'm definitely going to pay attention. So, like I said, he was smart. He had the Africa thing going around his neck, little Africa chain, had some, like, jewelry on, some bling-bling, a ring on. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, this guy, he's doing his thing. So, he's flicking his nose. I'm guessing, like, his nose is bugging him, right? Then, there's just me and him on the bus. He blows his nose in his hand. Now, I'm thinking, you know what? Sometimes you got to blow. Sometimes you got to blow, or if you don't blow, then you got to go. So you got to blow it sometimes because the boogie will be up in your nose, blocking everything. Or sometimes it's just annoying, and you just got to get the boogie out. So he blew his nose. No beef, no foul, it happens. Then, though, what he does after this is what actually disturbs me. He looks in my direction to see if I'm looking at him. I thought, you nasty bastard. You nasty bastard. You were cool until you looked at me. If you just blew it and you did what you had to do and you closed your hands, fair dues. But because you looked at me, you were worried about if I was looking at you. So if I wasn't going to judge you. Heads up, I'm judging you. You should have just did your thing. Why'd you have to look at me? You nasty bastard. Brandon, what are you talking about? You're yelling about it. Shut your mouth, common sense and logic. I'm talking about a nasty bastard right now. He blew his nose in his hand and looked at me to see if I was looking at him blow his nose in his hand. I didn't even turn. I'm actually really good at this. People will look at me in my direction. I won't turn. Here's a warning. If I'm sitting near you, next to you, whatever, just because I'm not looking directly at you, don't mean I'm not looking directly at you. Peripheral vision goes 180 degrees, baby. So if you're anywhere from 0 to 180 degrees, I see you looking at me, looking at you. When we're on the bus, I'm telling you right now that I am just looking at you. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and I won't lie, that made me laugh. It really, really effing made me laugh. I apologize for my coughing. Let's get into the the recent events. First, let me talk about Kobe. Kobe Bryant, an amazing basketball player, is retiring, and my heart goes out to him because I don't think he wanted to retire this way, but I think he saw where the Lakers were going, and then his body was, doing his thing, and it's just like, you know what, I'm just going to bounce. Because the Lakers now suck! They suck so bad. I'm not going to get too much into basketball, but the Lakers now suck. And Kobe, it's a shame that you don't want to leave when you're losing, It's like you're having a fight with someone, right? And then they kick you in the stomach, you get winded. You stay on the ground, breathing, and then you walk away. You don't run, you walk away. And then all thing you hear is like, that song, I don't want to wait forever to be over. You kick me in my belly and I'm gone. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to leave like that. Because that's not a way a man doesn't leave like that. A man leaves a situation in a blaze of glory. It's the last game. You score the last point, dunking the ball, the backboard explodes, fire's coming from the ceiling. They say you're the MVP, and then you say I'm retiring, and you go out like a freaking winner. He went out like he ejaculated. That's how he went out. And it was not good. I'm pretty sure he would have wanted to go out in a different way, but you can't always control these things. And you deal with the hand that you are dealt. Really. Yes. So Kobe Bryant, if you're listening, I hope to God that you are. Actually, no. I hope that if you're listening, Kobe, your boy Brandon's got your back. I hope that you can lead the team with your head held high in some respect. Your wife left you for $190 million after you cheated on her. Instead of just, she didn't leave you when you cheated. She left like years after the fact. Took $190 million from you. You stop winning championships. Your body gets older. It's not looking great for you. But hey, you do what you gotta do. No, you do what you choose to do. Let me make this clear now. I do not like the phrase, it is what it is, or you do what you have to do. Those phrases take away choice from human beings. Listen, you're not put on this planet and you're given a bunch of instructions that you have to follow like your name's a printer. That was a horrible, horrible joke. I actually botched that. It could have been really funny, but I botched that. Anyway, you're not a printer. People don't send you commands. You do exactly what they say because you don't have a choice. You have choice. And with that choice, you're able to not be a freaking printer. And you can do things amazing like control your life. Saying it is what it is absolutely freaking nonsense, cause that means you have no control, and that ain't right. Whoop. When you say you ain't got no control, that's like you got a life and you ain't got no hold of it. And honestly, that's some bullshit. Like a cow just took a doo-doo, and I'm talking to you, so you need to understand that you got a choice in your hand. So take that choice by the neck and choke it so you see. You got to do what you do and believe. That was bad, wasn't it, guys? I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Anyway. So recent events. Alright, so it's not about the ice bucket challenge anymore. It's all about the condom challenge. Okay. Now, at first glance, what I get from condom challenge is you use as many condoms at one time during a sex session. You use when you ejaculate, you toss it. You use when you ejaculate, you call. Use, ejaculate, and call it toss. The use, jack, toss. Yes, use, jack, toss. But it's not that, because that would make too much sense, and a guy would die. I know guys like to have that whole thing. Well, I have sex for 35 hours, and I don't drink any water during, and I don't sweat, and I smell like roses, and my toes are nice and kept so nice and neat, and my skin is smooth, and I say sweet nothings to... You shut your mouth! You lying Trey Songz figment of a female's imagination. Listen, men, you have sex, you ejaculate. If you do it quickly, that's good. So you're not killing yourself for 6 or 7 hours with a female that's not doing anything. Look, being real, I think that women that are comfortable with their sexuality and give it their all when it comes down to get down, those, God bless you, one and all. But for you lazy chicks that don't do anything and then say, oh yeah, I let him get this. Well, yeah, you had to because you weren't doing anything else. You would have died of your own volition if a guy did not come and do anything. Your vagina would have cobwebs in it. Probably shouldn't yell that too loud. Your officer, this is a guy above me yelling at his wife, talking about her vagina has cobwebs. It sounds domestic. You may want to send some patrol units. Yes. What? Yep, your eyes are not deceiving you. Young people are filling up condoms with water, then dropping them over their pals' heads and filming it. Okay, if you're a guy, that's gay. If you're a guy and you fill up a condom with water and drop it on another guy's head, that is gay. Not homosexual, but a very stupid, silly activity. Why can't you say stupid, silly activity? Because it's long-winded. It's the reason why they have abbreviations. It saves time and lives, man. Yeah, it's all over Twitter and Instagram. It's not just about a prank. It started with a video from Japan, which Japanese people do so many weird things, from doing themselves with objects like broomsticks to glass vases or glass phallic-shaped items to, having furry sex with animals or freaking, what else? Incest. Oh, God, incest is so big in Japan. It's ridiculous. So I'm not really surprised with that. But some people are warning that the prank itself may actually be dangerous and warning people to... No, please, God, try it. Do it. Do it and injure yourself. Because I want that to be in the news. Today, a 13-year-old boy was left unconscious after a condom filled with water dropped upon his head. The condom was a Durex, and it was very strong, so much so that it actually snapped the boy's neck. He's in the... I can't finish. Oh, God. See, some of you are like, it's not funny. Yeah, it is! Why is he filling up a condom and using it as a water balloon? It's not a water balloon, it's a condom. A condom's not gum. A condom's not a water balloon. A condom is a device that ensures sexual safety, not 100%, but a level of sexual safety while having intercourse. It ain't meant to hold water. It's meant to hold maybe 7 to, not even, 0.3 to 4 ounces of semen in the most. This was a fill up like a freaking water balloon. You know how dangerous that was? The guy is doing it, and then it's filled. The girl's freaking womb would be all disheveled. I'm sorry, you cannot have kids anymore. Let me guess. Guy ejaculated 45 ounces in your womb, didn't he? Yeah, that was silly, man. That was very silly. But yeah, that's a fad that would not cross my household. Any of my friends, hey, Brandon, you want a condom with some water and drop it on my head? I'm going to hang up the phone now. And I'm going to pretend this conversation never happened. We'll talk again in a week. That'll be enough time for you to get your mind right. Don't call me again. Boop, boop, boop. Yes. All right, next up. Woman who left a newborn in church nativity scene has been identified but will not be charged. The mother of a newborn baby found abandoned in a manger will not be charged, prosecutors said on Wednesday. The tot was found in New York's church nativity scene on Monday and has been nicknamed Jesus. That's such a messed up thing. Other kids are going to tease him. Hey, your nickname's Jesus. Is it because you're holy? No, it's because your mom dropped you and he left you there. That's not the story of Jesus. It's the story of you, Jesus. Boom! Give me some. And someone always high fives at that point. Queen District Attorney said the mother had been identified but would not face any legal action. Why not? Let's see. Mr. made his announcement as the video emerged of what is thought to be a mother and the baby, moments leading up to the child being abandoned. There's actually a few logical reasons why this would happen. If you're being chased and pursued, or actually that's the only reason. Yeah. Under safe haven laws known as baby Moses laws, the mother is allowed to leave an unwanted baby at a church, provided a custodian is present. Although no one was in the church at the time, authorities decided not to prosecute. This is making less and less sense as I read. So she leaves a baby in the nativity scene. Not with a church person. Not with anyone. So she leaves the baby in the nativity scene, walks away, and it's all cool because there's a law that allows them to do that? Whatever, okay. This attorney said after a full review of the facts and circumstances around the discovery of the newborn infant in this past Monday in a church. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this one. And yeah, so I'm back. Now, what happened as you go further into the story? That after a review of the case, after a review of the facts and circumstances surrounding the discovery of the newborn infant in the past Monday of a creche inside Holy Child Jesus Church in the Richmond Hill section of Queens County. That's a mouthful. Including locating and interviewing the mother, my office has determined that no criminal prosecution of the child's mother is warranted. Yeah, because it's the mother. If the father leave the kid in some type of sporting establishment, no, let's go with church. Let's go with church. If he left it in a church, that would be such a freaking manhunt. Because it's weird because it says safe haven law, also known as the baby. A mother is allowed to leave unwanted baby in a church. That's sexist as all hell. Let's get into it, feminists. Where's your freaking equality on that? Huh? I don't say it because they're not there. Shut your mouth, common sense. But yeah. So she said. So it goes on to say that that the mother felt that the child would be safe in the manger and it was the warmest place in the church. And then she returned the next morning to make sure that the baby was found. Or you could have stayed there until someone showed up. That's also a freaking option. Why didn't you stay? Really? Why didn't you? It would have made so much sense to. What harm would it have done? You're not going to see the baby for the rest of your life. It was 20 minutes. Anyway. Model who developed anorexia after being told she was too big fights back to win plus-size contract. God bless this woman, whoever she is. A former size 2. Ew. Okay. I say ew, not because I'm disgusted, but because I am disgusted. I am a 6'4" man. I'm over 200 something pounds. So a size 2 female and me. Ew. It's not. That's a horror show, Okay, so this model developed the eating order after constantly being told she wasn't skinny enough, and skinny enough with her boobs. Oh, sorry, I read that sentence completely wrong. She developed the eating disorder after constantly being told she wasn't skinny enough with her boobs, often being duct taped down for photo shoots. Why would you duct tape them? They're glorious. They're glorious. I really wonder about dudes that like girls with... I know to each their own. But ladies, you're supposed to have breasts of some kind. You're just supposed to. Why? Not for guys, but because, when you get pregnant, the baby, needs milk. So, yeah, on a certain level, you're supposed to have breasts. So, what I'm wondering about these dudes that just want a girl with no freaking chest whatsoever. What guy finds that freaking attractive? Or that she's just so... Okay, I know the skinny thing because you got some guys that are straight up bitches and they just... Oh my God, is that arm wiggling? It's fat, it's disgusting. Those guys are freaking homos, man. Not literally gay, but a little gay. No, okay. There is a certain intimidation that comes from guys not being able to deal with a girl who's, what's the word? Ample. Yes, that's ample. Of course, it's my own personification of him. Listen, ladies have their own idea of a man. He cooks, he cleans, he understands all of her problems even though she doesn't talk about it. He's able to, sacrifice his masculinity for her shoes. Women have their idea of a man. I have my idea of a man. And they don't mix in any way, shape, or form. They don't. The thought of me looking at a girl with big breasts, and I'm just like, ew, that's just unsightly. I can't see it. It doesn't make sense. Oh my God, her butt's way too big. Why would he say that? I can't picture it. She says, I was endangering my health and sanity, and it was very stressful. I was binging, had anorexia, took diet pills, and was watching every calorie. I was looking at an apple, thinking it had too much calories. Swear to you. This is why I don't want the media raising any of my kids, because they just screw them up. The media screws up your kids, you know? She said, I felt completely guilty. I felt guilty about eating, and I was exercising excessively, and it became an obsession. Oh. Listen, if you want your six pack, get your six pack. If you want your biceps, get your biceps. But to destroy your freaking body off of what some other douchebag says is just silly. It really is just silly. Now she embraces it. Listen, I think everyone should eat food. Everyone should eat food. And no one should diet. And the thing is, diet is a stupid term because diet literally means the food that you're eating. No one should eat less. Because, alright, with being obese or being big, you can see the unhealthiness. I get it. You can see the arm just waggling in the wind, the finger has fat on the knee jiggles, parts that shouldn't have fat has fat. I get it. It's unsightly. Yeah, for those, insecure individuals. But when a person's too thin, you can't see the fact that they're cold all the time. You can't see that their stomach is killing them. You can't see that they're freaking full of gas. You can smell it though. You can't see the constant headaches because the brain's telling you, feed me, you idiot! You can't see those things, God bless this woman. She's a plus size model. I think that's awesome, Keep it up. Keep it friggin' up. Because at the end of the day, girls need more role models like you and not those freaking chicks that... You got certain chicks that lose weight, they're like a size 0, then they get airbrushed on top. Like, when does the falsehood stop? When? Whatever. Listen, guys, you want your boy, you want your boy body girls, and go get your boy body girls. Whatever floats your boat. Just don't bring that crap my way, because I will tell you where to go, how to get there, and how wrong that is. Anyway, former Marine claims he claimed he was kicked off the flight. It's either you're kicked off or you're not, sir. Former Marine claims he was kicked off flight after passengers complained he was too big for his seat. A former U.S. Marine claims he was treated like a fat criminal by American Airlines staff who booted him off the flight because he was too big for his seat. Damn, how big was this guy? I mean, he must have like some really wide ass hips to get kicked up. Damn, how wide are your hips, sir? Really, I'm concerned about that. He said that he was on an Orange County bound flight from Dallas. Apologies. He was on an Orange County bound flight from Dallas on Friday when a petite elderly woman sat next to him on the aisle seat and complained about his size. Oh, that little bitch. She's probably on that. Oh, it's okay. Take as much space as you need. And then just rings the bell. This fat bastard is all over me. There's a possibility that whoever's listening to this is not laughing at all and just like, what is this guy's problem? There's a possibility. But if that was true, you would not have gotten to 27 minutes and 28 minutes. You wouldn't have gotten that far. But yeah. So he told local AA staff, he told CBS local that AA staff ordered him off the plane, saying anyone over 2 inches of the seat cannot fit on the aircraft. Oh, good Lord. He said the worst part was being treated like a criminal. Not only a criminal, but a fat criminal. He's an engineer, and he claims that he only managed to board again after he asked staff to see if the woman would move to another seat. He's flied over 100,000 miles and works and never asks once. Okay, listen. If you are big, and you know you're big, you need to be aware that certain airlines may not accommodate you. You need to be aware of this. It only takes one person. If one person complains about your weight, then it's an issue. If a person complains about a man being around kids, it's an issue. If a person complains about a woman, that's all you'll hear, nothing, because, you can't complain about women. They're misunderstood, and no one gives them the time of day if you don't get paid enough and everything's so horrible. And anyway. But, you gotta really be aware as a large person that there's a chance that you may not get on this flight. Bring extra belt extenders as the case doesn't go around your body. I'm not telling you to lose weight. Let me make this clear. I'm not telling you to lose weight. I'm telling you to be prepared and be ready for that day where they say, hey, you're going to have to get on another flight there, Chuggy, okay? I'm just saying, sir, you are so big I have to say sir with 6 R's on the end. Sir, you are large, very large, sir. Yeah, so on those extreme I understand that because you're in the air, big guy, all up on you. He's hot, you get hot, he's sweating, and he sweats on you, then you get the sweat that he's got. You got fat guy sweat on you. It's not even a cologne, it's just a painful circumstance of a situation. And it's an airplane ride. That's 3 hours. You don't want to be sweated on for 3 hours. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. People have gone over 30 minutes, so I want to say thank you very much for listening to this ItsJusBrandon Podcast. Very abrupt end, guys, because I got things to do. I want to thank you guys for listening. Get at your boy at IJBPC for any questions or comments on Twitter at IJBPC. If you want to email me directly, that is IJBPC@outlook.com. For all you guys who've been on the ItsJusBrandon fan page, thank you very much. You guys got me to over 100 fans. Thank you very much. Christmas shows are coming up very soon, so I want to thank you guys in advance for paying attention to that and giving your boy a little bit of attention on a very long week. Have a fantastic week, people. My voice is going, but I won't stop.